I'm not a ladies' man, I'm a landmine, filming my own fake death. Under an 88 Cavalier I go. Bye, nothing but the rear bumper's blown. But I was born for this flight, United 955 on the 5th of July. Back to SFOI, I joined the dark side in a thin disguise. I was on consumer grade video at night. Faking suicide for applause in the food courts of malls, and cursing racing horses on church steps, playing the wall at singles bingo, all-time gringo. Did anyone hear me cry that through a toilet stall divider? I swear I care. God, am I an example of a calculated birth to a star chart for clowns? I'm not under robin's eggs in a nest. You hit a manila envelope with one last little robin's egg in it. A hollow bullet yet spent, subject to dismissal. I wish all my pitfalls could be caught by this call. Cheery, 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 cheerio, cheery you. Cheery, 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 cheerio, cheery you. Cheery, 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 cheerio, cheery you. If you grew up with white boys who only look at black and Puerto Rican porno cause they want something that their dad don't got, then you know where you're at. Mortaring your ear holes shut in a rush with wet coke in a Starbucks bathroom with the door closed on booze. I'm left in residue and confused like the first time you used soft water. Down on my luck, caught unaware like Houdini when the last fist struck. Sinking in, laughing at something sunken in I am. If I'm sinking in, laughing at something sunken in I am. If I'm sinking in, laughing at something sunken in I am. Sucking dick for drink tickets at the free bar at my cousin's bat mitzvah. Cutting the punchline and it ain't no joke. Devoid of all hope, circus mirrors and pot smoke. Picking fights on dyke night at Shirley's and Lokes and snatching purses. Doing out in the karaoke and forgetting all the verses. Blowing kisses to disinterested bitches. Playing lead lay in a bad way on Broadway. Sending sexy SMSs to my ex's new man. Cause I can, on the road trying to break an old band. Eating pussy for new fans. I am, what the hell, using Purell till my hands bleed and swell. hotel, missing mail at a Motel 6. I'm unwell if I'm sinking and laughing at something sunken in I am. If I'm sinking and laughing at something sunken in I am. If I'm sinking and laughing at something sunken in I am. Feels exciting, touching your handwriting, getting horny by reading it and repeating for me, intently staring at the picture of your feet on the sticker, at the art Crohn exhibit. I wonder who's sicker, jerking off in an art museum, John, till my dick hurts, the kind of shit I won't admit to my head shrinker, not even in a whisper to my own little sister. I just act like a dick and talk shit when I'm with her. Art 6, I say the Friday before Easter was not good. I cried to myself in the pisser, and with you in the front row at the Silver Juice show. You act like you didn't notice. My fear of the bear that showbiz pizza when I was 6 was overwhelming and not dissimilar to this. Sinking and laughing at something sunken in I am. If I'm sinking and laughing at something sunken in I am. If I'm sinking and laughing at something sunken in I am. Jacob hands on tour. I wake up hung over on a hardwood floor from a dream about how you're dressed hangs off of your little breasts. I'd rather be dead than call this song how I lost your respect. But God bless or get neglected. And I'll see you when the sun sets east. Don't forget me. fly to from anywhere. As I lay me down to fall asleep, with my demons dying and my pilot light weak, I curse the last 6 months I've been hiding behind a mustache. Yeah, into those last 10 years I've been howling a paper moon. Well, fuck you. This goes out to all my underdone, under-tongued, long front men. And all us earth grows, some planted and some pulled. Shine a flashlight in a hat box and spin an empty oyster shell and celebrate the hollow. This goes out to dirty dancing, cursing, backmasking, backslidden pastors' kids. And all us earth grows, some planted and some pulled. In Berlin I saw 2 men fuck in a dark corner of a basketball court. Just a slight jingle of pocket change pulsing. Tourist part, I lost 50 euros to a guy with the walnut shells and the marble that really pissed me off. So ooh, I thought I'd go back to get my money, but all my homies warned me. Oh no, those gypsies probably got knives. This goes out to all my underbrewed, double dupe, 2-time truthfuls. And all us earth grows, some planted and some pulled. I got them shaky gums and a couple of loose tooths. Now tell me, what should I do? My God, the clock's always stuck telling 11:11, 3:32. This goes out to all my underdone, other-tongued, long front men. And all us earth grows, some planted and some pulled. This goes out to all my underdone, other-tongued, long front men. And all us earth grows, doing the croak like into a washing machine next to a parked, cracked wall in the basement on Fairmount Street.
Sometimes I claim to know a guy, but I can't tell you what his hands look like. Oh, this, guess who's coming to dinner? Gnashville. Never in the night.
Never in the night when the knot grows tighter than fingers can untie, and all the last half-damned rivers have gone dry. Does the cock crow thrice until someone is denied, or the morning comes? You wonder, will you ever get your shit together? What is that? A leather sofa and a feather in an old fur hat, a fake tat lost in a box of Cracker Jacks, practicing your plane wreck face in the first class laugh. That's what the ghost of someone's dad might say. And when they come calling, I won't go calm. There is no palm or divine myth with which to hold one's pit, or separate the human race from its environment. No scattered ashes loosely gather, asking where the fire went. We're left with half-true psalms and an indecipherable scrawl in some vague extinct language. Ancient ink dull, almost vanished on some old brittle scroll. That's what the ghost of someone's dad might say. I sleep on my back cause it's good for the spine and coffin rehearsal. I know a psychic who reads her own poems and her findings are personal. She keeps her fist shut tight and she sleeps on her side. Well, maybe she knows something I don't know, but I am still alive and loving, wide-eyed in my time. Not a mummy shrinking in its claws. Your cat clawed out my eyes while I was distracted by your smile. And now my sockets sit like empty catcher's mitts waiting. And you ask me, is there anybody else that I'm dating? But your painted pony is fading, lost like a snake skin in high grass, and out there thrashing like a pet bird caught in a jet stream. That's me. You counting blessings cause your net worth ought to be less cream in your best dream. But God put a song on my palm that you can't read. I'm lucky to be under this same sky that held the exhale from your first breath, like a ring on a pillow of clouds. By you my tongue may stutter, but my gift heart screams clear and swells to burst between the wrapped lengths of its bowed ribbon cell. And I am still alive and loving, wide-eyed in my time. Not a mummy shrinking in its claws. There's a moth walk in my gut groan, a tug at my groin like tides trying to pull moon towards them. I can't ignore them. And when we say your name, our tongues catch flame. And you wonder why we ain't got nothing to say. Towels like a snake skin and high grass, and out there thrashing like a pet bird caught in a jet stream. That's me. You counting blessings cause your net worth ought to be less cream in your best dreams. But God put a song on my palm that you can't read. I'll be embalmed with it long before you'll see. Just another Sunday paddle boat ride on a man-made lake with another lady stranger. If I remain lost and die on a cross, at least I wasn't born in a manger. I can sense somewhere right now I'm being prayed for. Seems like I always arrive on the same shore from where my sails set, maybe with one less lady than my vessel left with. Is that a threat? Oh, I've stayed scarce this last year, yes, but be assured in unrest I'm unavoidable like death. This Christmas, is this twisted? Why be upset? I never said I didn't have syphilis, listless. Hard like the bricks I pound my fists with. I mean, she's hard like the bricks that I pound with my fists. This is the fall of Mr. Fists, forged for the hordes and the ladies and lords, set with fat chords in modern English. I know, there's nothing more appealing than the sound of high heels down the marble tile hallways of your district's one allotted city-funded Steiner school, bilingual or Montessori, followed by a single high-pitched scream, followed by breaking glass. But could your anger be mapped into an interpretive dance to a trip-hop track? Could it be bowed out on strings or strung into a pattern for a God's eye to bring to your alma mater's holiday fundraiser boutique thing?
Sorry. I'm just being crazy. I'm sorry. I'm just being crazy. I know. Don't pay any attention to me, okay? We're fine. Everything's totally fine. Feel a lot better now.
Pray hard like a pious pope, but hope for no diamonds. If some divine Simon spoke or came down to find us, caught here in our lab coats, but without a science, would we see light? Oh, I might decide while I'm alive, I'll feel alive. And what's next, I guess I'll know when I Mixtape, the last streetlight stay on well after dawn. Kings fall to pawns, he dropped the needle, let the song say it. The kind of morgue with a gong to tell you when. But the room's rules bend and the staff will make you laugh. My dad wore this face in old photographs. Calico cats out scare me from behind a junkyard fence. High on cot, I let my stare go soft but pretend it's not. When I'm eyed, I tongue my bottom teeth and look at the sidewalk in front of me as my tennis shoes go in and out of the frame. Another sleep-footed empty wide, walking on goose eggs in the mission. Swap meet, brown 31 fishnet hat cocked to the right. I only played chess once in my life and I lost.
Sky for shooing horses under. Looks like a sky for shooting horses under. Looks like a good sky to die under.
Are you single? Yeah, my heart's as big as Texas. More than just a lingual threat to get this pest to let live. At best, he'll need a sedative and strap him to a steady bed. At worst, it's he's already dead. The first time folks have heard this, a song of these, the bone dry jokes and the grown kid spokesman's notebook. Slow poem goes slow and hollow, like an empty rowboat looks. Left afloat alone, it follows. Where any air goes, it's took.
Stalker's my whole style, and if I get caught, I'll deny, deny, deny.
Today you're 25, I made you something fine. It's in the palm of my new hand. It's out. You're mostly what I think about, and I'm proud. I've been coasting on this singles route, but I still hear your name in wedding bells. Will I look better or will I look the same? Rotting in hell, you're the only proper noun I need. Hurry, my copper crown's gone green. Pull me on out of this tree. I'm stuck up a branch waiting, clearly caught between two things unclear to me. Are you a female young messiah for stowaways and dugouts? And are you stalker's my whole style, and if I get caught, I'll deny, 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 deny. 25 carved with a butter knife on the palm of my new hand. It's out. You're mostly what I think about. Sleeping late, I hear the sad horns of labor trucks sigh. My neighbor walks by, high heels click dry. Like half a proud horse down Brook, I hear somebody's babbling. I mistook for a cavalry, whispering victory to the sparks in their kindling. But all their greenwood's wet and unmet as of yet by the gases of flame pressing against the pending physics of my passed down last name. Living in the tear between two spaces condemned. In one of the many places you're not, I am. Hiding from my friends in the bathroom at Thrift Town to write this tune down. After lunch, I got sick and blue chunks all over my new shoes and a lot behind Whole Foods. This is a new kind of blues. And what about losing limb or loved one in a duel? Dissatisfies you, it seems just. As a kid, I did not shit my pants much. Why start now with this stuff? And man, I do not bluff. Second caller gets bit by a dog or Jeff Dahmer. Kisses or stitches, no mitt for these pitches. Lone pone one, master of the cheap pun. If I'm not raw, I'm just a bit underdone. But I'd be okay, cool as a rail, if they just let us have health, food, and hell. Background radiation and the black arts awaiting. Not the same since I switched my hair apart and started shaving. Got hacks, my hidden hair gone corners. Oh, I'll never be a joiner. Lifelong local forerunner. Raw lung, homegrown, faking, co-ed, naked choir. Second tenor, highest riser, blessed, clever compromiser. I'll be proudly mouthing watermelon every song. I put the phone to my ear, but alls I hear's a dial tone. Will they map my skull and wrap my bones when my wig is gone? I'll go unknown by Torpedo or Crohn's. Only those evil live to see their own likeness in stone. My brother said that. books underfoot, no stack of yoga mats, her foam core cushion pads to lessen the pressure of the foam core choke in my neck. If I really meant it, I'd embrace a dead pet, or enter into a bet that I could be hung high from a telephone wire with no poor boy's pile of books underfoot, no stack of yoga mats or foam core cushion pads to lessen the pressure of the foam core choke in my neck. If I really meant it, I'd embrace a dead pet, or enter into a bet that I could be hung high from a telephone wire with no poor boy's pile of books underfoot, no stack of yoga mats or foam core cushion pads to lessen the pressure of the foam core choke in my neck.